What's up? It's your boy Trey. It's the Cocktail 615. I hope you're staying safe and with this social distancing, it kind of got my programming off. I had some other things planned, but we couldn't get together with some of the people that we were going to record with. Just to try to keep it safe and to try to honor the directives of our governor and our president. That it would behoove us to state ourselves and to try to be aware of what's going on. But over the past few months, I recorded with quite a few people about some relationship stuff that I had in my mind. And what I want to do now is feature that. I got a couple of my friends, family. It's something that we all go through with relationships. We all deal with issues associated with, oh man, this dude ain't shit, or oh man, this girl, man, she a gold digger. Well, you gonna hear it from my friends, Facebook friends, from my family, how they answered these questions. So what I did was I had them go through an exercise. Give me 3 questions that you would ask somebody on a potential "so you want to date me" application. Like if you were going to put an application out and then you had people answer questions that you needed to know the information on that. And what I did, I compiled all of those questions from the people that participated, and then I put all of those questions in front of my people, and they pulled those questions and read those answers out loud, and we had mean discussion. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you listen to it. I'm probably going to keep this going, so if you like it, you want to be a part of it, hey, just hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube. If you got my number, man, text me, let me know that, what your opinion is of it, and I hope y'all enjoy it. We've all been in relationships, whether it's been the good relationships, the bad relationships, or the trifling relationships that kind of have brought you to this point. Whether you are by yourself, whether you got somebody, where you trying to get rid of somebody, we all have to battle through what relationships bring and take from us. So today I got one of my lifelong friends in here. I'm not gonna say any names. Some people, oh man, don't say my name and blurt my voice and all of that kind of bullshit. But I got one of my lifelong friends here, man. He's gonna help me through this exercise I want to go through. So I got some baseline questions I kind of want to drop, and just to kind of give the folks an idea of who they're dealing with today. So we'll go and jump right into it. So what is your age, bruh?
I'm 36.
Okay. And what is your race and nationality?
I'm a black man.
All right. And what is your current relationship status?
I'm unavailable. No, I'm dating.
All right. And what is your sexual orientation?
Female.
Okay. So you like females. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Are you currently sexually active?
Yes.
All right. And how many exclusive adult relationships have you had? And we're talking about from the age of 18, if you want to really say an adult relationship. How many adult relationships have you had?
So what we mean by relationship? You talking about just sexual or just like for real on, we in the...
You define it.
Okay.
You define what a relationship is to you.
Copy that. I'm going to say 2.
2. So from the age of 18 to 36, you have had 2 adult relationships. So in 18 years, you've only had 2 meaningful relationships. Got it. Check.
We got to understand, I was married. So
okay. We're going to get into that. You getting outside of the baseline. Well, I just wanted to pinpoint exactly your psyche. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask someone else how many adult relationships they've been in 18 years, to me, 2 is like, damn, bruh. Like, well, you just been in the house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been out here shaking the movie. But anyway, we gonna get into it. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently engaged to be married?
No.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes.
How many?
3.
All right. So, what is your age?
I am 34.
Okay. And what is your race or nationality?
I'm from the African diaspora.
Okay, all right. And what is your current relationship status?
I'm single. I'm like Lizzo. I'll put the sing.
Okay, I see where we go with this. All right, and what is your sexual orientation?
Heterosexual.
Heterosexual.
Female.
Okay. Are you currently sexually active?
I am not.
Okay. How many exclusive adult relationships have you had? And we can say from the age of 18 when you are legally adult. How many?
2. So
Two.
I've only been in like 2 committed relationships.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus. And you're
Everything
34.
between
Oh,
that.
my God. Okay. Anyway, this will be fun. Have you ever been married?
I have not.
Okay. And do you have any children?
I have 1 child.
Okay. All right. And so where do you currently live? What city?
I live in Nashville.
Can you describe to the people that are listening to us right now what you have in front of you?
I have a basket full of multicolored paper, slips of paper.
Okay. All right. Cool. And so what I want to do today, I gave you an exercise to do for yourself and for the sake of this relationship series, is to think of 3 questions that you would have on your potential, so you want to date me application. And you came up with those, and as far as a deplorable moment that changed you as far as relationships go, can you kind of speak to that?
I would say for me, it was shortly after, my marriage had ended. I went out on a date. The young lady, we went to like a little club type atmosphere. You can buy the hookah, the drinks, and
Right,
everything.
right.
So
Yeah.
me being the old school guy that I am, I pay for everything.
Right.
So we're sitting there, we're conversing, and the conversation is just not up to par, I guess, where I'm used to, or just what I would prefer.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the biggest thing that stood out to me was she hogged the hookah. I mean, wouldn't pass it.
Wouldn't pass.
I had to ask for it, and that immediately raised a red flag for me, because I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this broad's selfish.
Yeah.
Like, she's selfish. Like,
Wow.
She if she can't share the hookah, man, she's not gonna be able to.
Right.
This is like, I'm just coming out of a 10-year marriage, so I'm like, man.
So you picking up on all the little things. Yeah, man.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh man, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So that was just an immediate X for me.
All right, so what I want you to do, just pull the first one. You can shake it up a little bit, make sure it's not playing, and I'll set you up for the kill. And you read the question, and you give an answer, and then we'll talk through it.
Okay. So the first question that I pulled was, have you ever gone through your significant other's phone or emails? If so, why? So me only being in 2 committed relationships, no.
You've never ransacked the phone.
No.
No emails, no nothing. Oh, well.
I didn't. Now, I was, I've dated
Right.
a couple people, and I didn't go through the phone, but the emails popped up, so I read it. But I didn't go through it. I mean, like, it was there, so I read it.
Okay.
But as far as, like, going through, no, I didn't go through it.
Okay.
And I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm a true, like, it'll come to you. You don't have to look for it. It's going to come to you if it's there.
Well, yeah, I'm guilty of that. I've done some snooping around, and generally, once you get to that point that you feel like you snooping, you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know where to look. So it's one of those. It's a confirmation hearing. Like, I want to know that the shit that I'm thinking's going on. Yeah, that shit is going on.
Yeah.
It's going on.
If it's not here now, it's going to be here at some point.
Okay.
Ooh. Are you an optimist, a pessimist, or a realist? I would say I fall in the lines of an optimist and a realist.
So you kind of teeter the lines.
Yeah.
Now, how do you think that plays a part in relationships? Like, you always, Yeah, he might be alright, but at the end of the day, that he really ain't shit.
And that's how it is. Straight to the like, I got some hope for you. If I see something in you, like he got potential, but then if you keep showing me, nigga, I ain't got time.
I ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time. I got one child, one son, and I'm not raising anybody else's.
So I think as men, we all have that selfish tendency.
Right.
Like, just like you said, at the end of the night, I need to get my dick sucked.
Right.
And it's
That's
like,
it. That's it.
I'm not really concerned about her. It's like, shit, did I get mine?
Yeah.
Then you good?
You
like,
good?
She just got a mouthful of nuts. You like, shit. That's it.
That's it. Did he? That's all, folks. That's
Right. So I think we as men, we all fall into that realm of things.
Okay.
Sure.
So are you going to the next one already? Go ahead, Casanova.
Do it, shit, man.
Yeah.
We on 3. Do you think of yourself as an introvert or an extrovert? Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one, because I'm like, I think I teeter on both sides, because anyone that really knows me, like, my circle's real small.
Right.
It's real small. I don't fuck with a lot of people. Like, I mean, fuck with, like, but the people I fuck with, I fuck with.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. Tough.
So for me, that's more my introvert side. Now, my extrovert, I'd have people tell me, man, oh, you so funny, you this, you that. And like, what they don't know, like, I'm real shy. Like,
Right.
I'm shy as hell, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And people don't see that, because they just see you get some oil in me, you give me loot, now you gonna see.
Right.
You gonna see that guy.
Okay, now let me ask you this. In terms of relationships, do you think it's better for one person to be an extrovert and the other person to be an introvert, or does it matter if both are extroverted or both are? I think 2 introverted people, shit wouldn't be accomplished. Nothing would happen. Everybody be all focused on their internal selves, and
I disagree.
Because
I say that because I know of a couple, both of them are introverts, right?
right.
They like the same shit. Neither one of them like to go nowhere. They watch the same whack ass shows.
Right.
And they in bliss. You
Right.
hear me?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
in bliss, man. And it's
Yeah.
like, that works for them.
Yeah.
Now, peep that. The lady I'm with now,
Right.
she's definitely an extrovert. I mean, life of the party. She likes to groove, and I love that about her.
Shout out to that lady.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. And I love that about her.
Right.
Because it's, I think when you have a partner, they should have something that you admire about them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, and that's one thing I admire about it, is like she gives no fucks, and I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
She
all right.
gives no
She out.
fucks.
She
Yeah,
out.
it's like, God damn. But I'm like, damn, baby, nigga, pull that shit back a little bit.
Hey.
But keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever dated a person that you were not attracted to?
Okay, and your answer was?
My answer was yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Why did you date? Is attraction important to you?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so why did you date somebody? Because they was like, I'll take you out and blah, blah, blah.
See, I ain't never really just been like a gold digger and need somebody to do something for me. But I think I was at a space where, like, you know what? Let me try something different. And his dressing was bad. So I would be looking at him like, he nice, but nah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So I think because he was respectful. I gave him the benefit. I gave him a chance. He was respectful. He was nice.
Has he ever heard you say that? Like, I'm giving you a chance, bro.
Probably.
That
I
sounds
don't even
so
talk to him no more because
that sounds so
he was a
pathetic.
thought, and I found out, and so I just stopped talking to him, and like he wondered for the longest why I stopped talking to him. But I didn't feel the need to explain because I wasn't really feeling him like that, so it wasn't no love lost.
Okay. All right, come on. Have I dated someone that hell no. Fuck no. I'm not going on no dates, none of that shit if you not looking like how I want you to look.
He wasn't dog
No,
booty ugly,
no,
but
no.
I mean, he was just.
You got to be on the top end of the 10 scale. Like, hey, a 6 or better. Like, we can't do no 4s or less. Like, no.
How much alone time is appropriate in your current relationship status? So this is a good one. I'm single, so
Yeah.
I'm alone. However, before this status, I was involved with someone, and I think I was bothered by the amount of alone time he needed. And I would communicate it sometimes, but not as much as I would have liked to.
Right.
Because I feel like he knew, but at the same time, I was still trying, let me let him have it.
Right.
But it was definitely something that I voiced. I do think if you are in a relationship with someone and you are on a path for it to go further than like us just dating, you're someone that I'm talking to, right. I do think that at some point you have to decide within yourself, like, if I'm a natural loner and that this is something that I want to do, like, I got to be able to get outside of myself and be able to explore this. And so I think that alone time is necessary for everyone. Like, I go to Target. I'll drive to any Target in the damn city. If I'm out of town, I gotta find a Target. You know, like that is my me time. That's how I unwind. Right. And I don't even have to buy nothing. Like, just walking around. And so, and even like sitting in my car, although it's kind of unsafe now, but I do those things to unwind or go and get a pedicure. So I'm not saying like selfish with your time, but I do think that you have to be mindful if you are in a relationship with someone, like the amount of alone time that you have, because at that point it turns into something else. Yes. It's like, if you want to be by yourself, then be by yourself. Because if you need that much alone time, then you don't need to be in a relationship with someone.
And I don't think it's alone time. I think it's not bothered time. You know what I mean?
Like, I definitely think that that's appropriate. Everyone needs a not bother time.
Right.
Like,
just let me decompress for a second. Right.
And I think sometimes there's a false perception on women, like, you want to be cuddled up, booed up all the time. No, sometimes I don't want you to touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me no questions. Like, leave me alone for a moment. Like, I might want to listen to my music. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to listen to you right now. But I don't, like, I think a lot of times it is perceived like we just want to be curled all up under somebody. Like, sometimes, yeah, but not all the time.
I would say, do you have a specific type? If yes, what is it? Can you describe your type? Do I have a specific type? Yes.
Okay, and what does that look like?
A voluptuous woman.
Oh,
I like
define voluptuous.
Voluptuous. Okay, nice hips.
Nice hips.
Ass ain't even got. I'm not really an ass man. So ass man can be. I mean, as long as I don't need to just pancake, but I need something back there to squeeze on. Thick hips. I love thick hips. Nice breasts.
Okay.
I love breasts. I mean, the bigger the better. By the pound, you feel me?
Jesus.
Yeah, but that's But the thing is, for me, pretty smile.
Pretty smile.
I gotta have that smile.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. So that's your type.
Everything, right?
So that's your type. Okay.
All right. So next question: how do you define intimacy? So intimacy, I think, could be anything as far as like. For me, like the forehead kiss, like that's to me is could be intimacy. That's a little erotic. for some women.
So if I'm a Martian, and this is my first time on Earth, and I want to know what intimacy is, you would say a forehead kiss is what intimacy is.
It says, how do you define intimacy?
Right.
So anything that can come across as me letting you know that, hey, I'm into you. If I'm looking into your eyes, the way I touch you, the way we hug, the way we embrace.
So it's subtle things, subtle gestures, and the way that you come across. I would agree with that.
What is the perfect date, and what is the best date you have ever been on?
So what is your definition of the perfect date? Have you ever been, since you only been in 2 fucking relationships, So
you asked a specific question.
No, I didn't ask shit.
And I said, I've been in 2 committed relationships.
Okay.
I ain't say I ain't dated or had fun and kicked it with people.
Okay, so.
I've just been in 2.
All right. So how would you define the perfect date?
This is hard for me because I've had people ask me this before, and
Come Come on
I
now.
think I'm speechless. Okay, let's see. I would say the perfect date for me would be something that I'm very spontaneous.
Okay.
Very like random. I'll do anything but swim.
Okay.
So I would go for something that is like, I want it to be planned,
Right.
but then I don't want it to be so planned to a T that that individual may be frustrated if it doesn't work out that way. So I want it to be I want it to definitely be spontaneous to a bit, but I do want you to know like what your goal is with that. So that would be the perfect date. Y'all, so my question says, how do you define intimacy?
Oh, Jesus. How many times have you been like, you don't show me no intimacy. You're not intimate enough. Please show. What the fuck do that look like? What does intimacy look like to you?
Y'all need to crown me because this is my question right here, okay?
Okay.
So I would say, I think intimacy has a lot of different stages and factors. Initially, when you are starting off with someone, I think just building a bond with that person, knowing if you really like them, like, can I really chill with this person? Am I annoyed? Like, do I like their quirkiness? Like,
Yeah.
So I think that would be a first stage of intimacy, like learning that person. It doesn't have to be anything physical. And I would definitely suggest that people are not physical right off the bat, because then you get into all that, like, do I really like her, or was the sex good? Do I really like him, or did he got good penis? You know? So I think as you evolve, I definitely believe like once you become physical and once you become sexually active, what is that? Do I like this person enough to teach them how to be sexually active with me? Is there something that bothers me? It really bothers me, because something that bothers you, you care about it, because you can't care about something that you can't allow something to bother you that you don't care about.
There you go.
So I think
that's a sound bite right there. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, no. Keep going. I'm just
So I definitely think that with that, that's another stage of intimacy. And then I think like when you are fully engulfed in the relationship, the intimacy comes in different ways.
What are your feelings on side pieces? Have you ever had a side piece? Honest answer. Okay. What are my feelings on side pieces?
Right.
I don't have none. I don't give a fuck what other folk do on anything.
Okay. So, say you married, right?
Okay.
All right. Or say you in a relationship with someone that you unavailable right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it okay for you or for your lady to have a side piece?
Negative.
Okay, so
we're talking about my situation.
Yeah, your situation. Okay. Yeah. No, we're not talking about other people. We talking about you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think if you with that person, be with that person. If y'all have an understanding, and that's what it is. Do that then. But now, don't get me wrong. Now, I got partners like my type men.
Yeah.
And I can't think of what it's called, but they have it be married couples.
Mm-hmm.
And they have boyfriends and girlfriends, and the partners know about each other.
Sure.
And it's like, and I'm looking at that shit, and it's like, I couldn't do that. For one, I'm selfish like that.
Right.
If it's me, if that's mine, then my titties. Then that's my ass.
Right.
I ain't finna share it with the next motherfucker.
Okay. So you have never had a side piece while you in these two relationships that you've had, in these two adult relationships, you never had somebody on the side that would tickle your nuts the way that you like for them to be tickled.
Honest answer. Negative. The caveat, the pivot to that.
Okay.
Now is when I found out my significant other was involved.
Then you just did
and
your
I
thing.
said, well, shit, because that temptation is real. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying I'm shit. So I was like, well, shit. If you go down that path, goddamn it, I can go down that path.
Right.
And I did.
Okay.
So I wouldn't consider her a side piece.
I think, okay, well, let's define side piece then. Side piece is if I have a woman that she is defined as my woman, my wife, my significant other, this is my girlfriend, and then I got somebody that does sexual favors or I kick it with or something like that on the side, that's a side piece, bro.
Okay.
Regardless of why you got there, what happened for you to get one. So you've had that side piece.
So I don't know, find it as a side piece, and the reason why I say that because it wasn't a continual thing
Okay.
for me. You know, so
It was a hit it and quit it.
I see it as a side piece. It's like, man, somebody I'm spending time with, someone, you know, like you said, when shit, goddamn, my wife give me this bullshit. Nah, let me head on out,
Right.
and get with my other side piece. You know,
Right.
because I know that side piece is gonna cater to that.
Sure.
What's not being met
Okay.
at the house, and then I'm back at the house.
Okay, now do you think that is the reason for most cheating circumstances? That because the wife or the man is not giving me attention, or the woman is not doing or making her face up anymore, or smelling like Chanel number 5 no more. You coming out, jumping out the shower, smelling like tea tree oil and Kroger sack. Like, nigga, no, you got you set a fucking standard.
Right.
I need you to be on your A game. Like, so I think is that the reason why most people cheat? Is because they, oh man, you not giving me, I still love you. You still my main thing, but let me go to Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that is a valid statement?
Absolutely. I think and one thing that I did learn and throughout my marriage is consistency is the key.
Okay.
You have to be consistent in what you're doing. And you can, you know, like and I've told this to my ex-wife. I said, you know, I'm accountable for whatever happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
accountable for that. I can take that. But what I won't do, I'm not responsible because we all got choices now. We all got choices that we have to make.
Sure.
And you decided to do that.
Yeah.
Now you could just took me, if I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do, divorce me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But-
I feel you.
But
I
you know,
see where you're
but,
going with
but
that.
when you stepped out there and did that, that was your choice.
Yeah.
Are you a go with the flow type, or do you have rules for sexual interactions? 90-day rules, Steve Harvey, and that's in parentheses.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I remember writing that. And I thought about it.
I typically have rules.
Okay.
I definitely have rules.
Stop. Hold
okay.
on. And what are those rules? And what are they based on? Let's stop you right there so
Okay.
we can build on top of this question.
So, for me, my rules are, one, I am like an extreme germaphobe. So if I don't know you, I'm not about to have sex with you, like bottom line.
Right.
That's it. Now, my rules come from my own personal standards, lessons that I've learned in the past, and then my faith and my beliefs. So I am currently, I'm practicing celibacy, and it would take damn near a miracle for me to break that. But with that, it would be like going with the flow. So if like I knew you and we had been kicking it and it happened, I'm probably going to be really disappointed in myself, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, we're going to hell. No.
Okay. So the practicing celibacy, is that a decision that you made after something, or it was just you woke up one day and was like, I'm going to be celibate after this? Like, tell me how that happened.
So it was both. I had done it before.
Sure.
And I'd done it before, and it was like 2 years. And then I met this guy and we were talking, dating or whatever. And then it just kind of happened, went with the flow. But I definitely, I think for me, I had started doing some soul searching. And then like with my Christian beliefs, like I believe in soul ties, definitely, because I've seen them manifest in my own life. And so I'm not going to say like I just woke up one day and had an epiphany. It was definitely over a period of time. I was like, man, this nigga ain't shit.
Right.
And I'm not about to keep wasting my time. And I can tell that just some of the things that he would say, some of his behaviors, like I could tell, like those things were attaching themselves to me.
Sure.
And I was like, no, this is not who I am.
Yeah.
This is not who I want to be. So I need to go on a journey. So it definitely, like it was an evolution of some things that I had gone through. And I was like, so I'm going to be serious about this time. It's not just going to be for me, but it's definitely going to be for God. But I am also going back to the real, it's like I'm a human being, and so if something happens, I'm not gonna condemn myself or the other person to hell. I'm just like, Lord help me, and let us move on.
Thank you, Jesus.
What is your biggest sexual turnoff? Biggest sexual turnoff.
Well, you like, hell nah, I ain't doing that shit. Or I don't like that shit.
Biggest sexual turnoff, man. And for me, man, it's something. Somebody and maybe like I said, it's just me, but your breath can't stink, man.
Yeah.
Cause like when she's and it's like that Beetlejuice. I'm like, God damn. It's like
turn off.
But it's like, and for me, I'm
Mr. Softy.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. That breath stinking, man. I can't have your breath stinking.
So body odor.
Not necessarily body odor, because the thing going
personal hygiene. Yeah.
For me, it's your breath.
It's your breath.
I ain't talking about that down there. Sometimes I like it like that. I'm like, shit, like get it in. I'm not talking about funky like fish.
Jesus.
But I'm like, when it's like we just into it.
Nah, you got to smell like water for me. For me, it is a foul.
To eat it. It got to be like that. But to just smash it real quick.
Nah, bro. If I'm smashing and I smell something, it's immediate Mr. Softy.
Real talk. What is your biggest relationship regret? Getting married.
Right.
And not really getting to know the person.
Okay, so what was the reason that you got married? If you didn't know this person, why did you get married?
All right, let me rephrase. Not knowing her, not developing, I guess, a friendship.
Okay. All right.
So I knew her. Yeah, I ain't no dumbass motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, baby, shit, you want to get married? Nah, hell no. So I knew her, but not developing a friendship. You know?
Okay.
That was probably my biggest relationship regret.
Have total control over your home no matter where you are in the world. Titan Home Security. They got smart home security equipment at no cost for equipment with free installation and activation. Packages starting at $39.99 flat rate. Contact Dustin Hall, manager at Titan Home Security, 615-601-1760. Use promo code COCKTAIL. That's promo code COCKTAIL.